In this tutorial, we're going to look at a tool in Photoshop that allows you to really quickly select subject matter in an image and with that information, take it into replacing a background and whatnot. So in this assignment, my workspace, I've only got from Windows, I've only opened up properties and layers just to clarify what you're seeing here. So how this works is I don't have any particular tool, or what I want to show you is you could be selecting any of these tools, but if you haven't selected anything actively in your image, it won't matter because this area up here, the top nav bar, select, has some default selections. So let's go down here and ask it to select the subject, and let's see how well Photoshop does in identifying the subject. It does a pretty good job. It's maybe some areas on the hair, but let's just go ahead and test this. So now that we've got the subjects selected, we're going to go up here and we're going to ask Photoshop to select the inverse, which is I'm going to tell Photoshop now, whatever you have selected that is the subject in this image, I want you to reverse that and select nothing but the background. So with those marching ants intact, it's waiting to be told what to do with those selections. We're going to go down here to this little, it looks like a half and half cookie, and we're going to click on it and go to solid color. So now with this window still up, it has defaulted to a blue. But if you like, your eyedropper is activated when you're in this tool. You could pick an area on the dress. You could pick selections in the dress, and it picks up that color and uses it to make its background fill. Or you could just find another color and do that. So that is how this works. It's really amazing because I just want to point out here, this change is being done in an adjustment layer. So if you turn this off, you still have your image. You have not destroyed any information in this image, but you have, through an adjustment layer, by selecting inverse, you've created a background. So you can use this image or you can find another image. Just make sure that your image has an obvious subject in it and follow the steps to create a background other than the original background of the image.